Hey everybody, how are you guys? Today I wanted to talk about No Small Creator and creating things in general. Uh, I was rushing to get this done, so let me share this link really quick for you guys. Um, so that way we can have people here in the live. So while I'm doing that, let me know where we found each other. Say hi. Comment it down in the comment section. Um, I am almost there. Okay, so like I said, today I wanted to talk about the no small creator and that everything you create, there is no such thing as a small creation. So creating is no small thing. There's three things that I want to talk about. One is creating takes a lot of work. Two, small that you're not a small creator does not mean that you don't have room to grow. Everybody has room to grow no matter at what stage of creation you have. And then three, the that getting your creating work and getting your work out there is amazing and it's totally worth it. So the idea of the no small creator hashtag that was created by R. Cody Warner, and sorry if you hear Penny in the background. But yeah, he has an amazing site. I tried to set it up where I was connecting stuff from the computer onto my phone, but it didn't work out the way I planned it to. So after the live stream, I'll put all the links to his things down in the description. Hi, Penny.
My troll wants to come and
Okay. Penny gave me her little troll. She said that the troll wants to make it onto the live stream today. Thank you. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna watch your shows or are you gonna say hi?
I want to say hi.
Say hi to Penny, everybody. Say hi, Penny.
Hi.
Okay, so creating, it takes a lot of work. So for me, with Penny being a solo parent and with Potter, Potter's a responsibility too. I have responsibilities. Normally I work full time as well, although I am a university professor. So I over the summer don't have like a regular schedule. I do have research and things like that that I do have to work on, but it is not like a normal like 9 to 5 schedule. Like I mean during the regular school year it's not normal because I teach college, so it's all scattered to different time and then office hours and things like that. So and I have to go places, but that's neither here or there. But creating does take a lot of work because everybody has responsibilities, whether you're big, in the sense of like followers and people connected to you, or if you're newer to the creation platform. Creation takes a lot of work, and to say that you're a small creator might be kind of uh, not exactly the right words because creation does take a lot of work. It does take a lot of time. Like for me on this channel, right now during the summer, I've been spending so many hours, at least 12 hours on my YouTube and other social medias and creating content every day for you guys. Um,
I'm getting sweaty, Daddy.
you are.
You.
You.
Get up.
Do you want to go to the living room?
Yeah. I don't want to get sweaty.
Okay, say bye.
No part. Bye. Now part can be with you.
Oh, Potter can be with me now. here we go. We have Potter with me. I'm not sure if he wants to be here, but
He likes it.
yeah, he does. So this is kind of like normal when I'm creating videos for you guys with Penny coming in and the dog coming in, and a lot of times Penny's involved, but a lot of times Penny is not necessarily wanting to do what we want, so or what I want to do or create for that day. So I just kind of roll with it and improvise a lot of the time because I don't want to really force her and push her into creating the things that she is going to be doing, because I want her to actually have fun with it, and I have a lot of fun with it too, so I want to make sure that she's not stressed out that way. But my normal schedule when I start creating, like today, for example, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and started checking on my social medias to see if I got any comments over the nights, if I got any replies, and went through and replied to everything. Um, Found other content creators and started commenting on their stuff, trying to encourage and support the community of creators that are working on producing content for the world to enjoy and consume. So I did that, had breakfast, exercised a little bit, I got ready, and then jumped on line right now to, well, I set up and then I jumped online to create this video that I am working on right now with you guys. Creating it live. After this, I'm going to start recording tomorrow's video because I record videos for it every day, and that might go on until like between 4 and 5 maybe, and I'll be creating content throughout the day for the next episode. And then after that, I come home. At that point, I'll go back and reply and comment to more stuff on my stuff that I've created, and also responding back to people that have commented on the things that they created. So trying to again keep conversation and communication open with everybody. And then I'll start editing, and um, throughout that time, obviously, we would have had lunch and dinner. I usually start editing and doing everything for that after dinner, so it's probably going to be around 8 o'clock or so for me, and keep on working on stuff then. And depending on the edit, it can actually take a long time. So sometimes I'll be done around midnight, and then sometimes if there's been a lot of hiccups or I need to like fix some things, or I didn't get to record and I recorded at night, I'll be up into all the way up till I think 3:30 or so. That would be kind of like the normal late time that I create something. Um, for the last video that you guys saw online, where I created the intro sequence, that was really late. I actually ended up going to bed around 6 o'clock in the morning, and then um, that day my schedule was kind of shifted. But I actually didn't create anything at all yesterday because I knew I was going to be live today, and I needed to be able to kind of get that one day to like recover. That's part of the reasons I really like live, is that it gives me a day to kind of recover and from the week of creating content. Also, it gives me an opportunity to engage with all of you guys, which is amazing and fun when I'm able to do that with you guys. Um, so yeah, that is kind of my regular schedule for creating content. Like I said, there's other things that are thrown in there with Penny, with the dog. I have to take him out on walks. Sometimes you'll see me do a live stream while I'm taking the dog on the walk. Sometimes I'll do different things. And also, like, for example, today I have to take Penny to a camp that she's on. So the it's like a active exercise. It's called the Catch program, where she gets to go out and they teach her a whole bunch of games and they play and they run around. It's really fun. But I got that on top of everything else to be able to do. So, and I know that's the same thing with everybody else out there that is creating content. There is so much else other than creating the content that sometimes we forget about. And that we realize it's not always the um, kind of perfect story that we might put up on YouTube, but it is a kind of snapshot of something that we want to tell that we've created and we want to share with the world. So that's kind of my number one bullet point, is that creating takes a lot of work. Number two, no, small creator doesn't mean that you have nowhere to grow. So obviously, like, just because you have this much work doesn't mean that you have no room to grow. And even if you're a big time top of the industry or whatever you want to call it type of creator, that is you still have to keep on growing, or else you're going to get buried in the sea of content that's created out there. And maybe you're okay with that, but I think that sometimes that's kind of something that some people forget. It's like, oh, you're on top of the world, you got all this crazy stuff going on, but you still have to learn and improve and get better and stuff like that. So that is the second point that I was talking about, is that just because you're a you're not a small creator, there is still room for you to grow, and that is at all levels. So the last point that I wanted to talk about is creating is so awesome, and it is able to connect you to the world. A lot of the people that I've found recently on YouTube specifically, but other platforms, Twitter and Instagram as well, was through the Peter McKinnon B-roll challenge. And um, that challenge was really amazing, and you got to see a lot of people's style and creative work and things like that that you wouldn't normally see, because they're kind of hidden within the sea of content that's created, and you might not be able to easily find their content. But the Peter McKinnon B-roll challenge really kind of enhanced the community to be able to find and communicate with each other, which is really awesome. And I loved seeing how everybody was creating stuff. And if you haven't done that challenge, I'd encourage you guys to do it, because you can learn a lot from that process as well. This thing keeps on distracting me. Penny put this here earlier and I didn't notice. But anyways, the I do encourage you guys to be able to do that challenge, because it's really simple. It's basically taking one camera, one lens, and doing a 30-second B-roll challenge or sequence and editing it together, using the hashtag PM B-roll challenge. And um, okay, so yeah, that challenge is amazing, and the community around that is amazing as well. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't done it, to do that challenge. And if you have done that challenge, go out and search on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube different people that have created it, because they've created such amazing work. I found such great creators through that process. And it's such a simple, easy 30-second sequence to do, that it is um, really kind of a great way to start if you haven't started creating yet. And also, if you have started creating, it's a really great way for you to start communicating with more people and learning. Oops. And sorry about that. I was opening up the feed to make sure that I caught everybody that was chatting, because on the screen sometimes I miss it when I am working on my iPhone, because I'm recording on the iPhone right now. But yeah, the other than the challenge, the Peter McKinnon B-roll challenge, um, just creating anything, big or small, I think is very helpful. Um, this weekend I was really drained, and something that I do occasionally is watch a movie for inspiration. And one of the movies that I actually watch when I'm feeling kind of that drained feeling and just kind of like that I just need kind of like motivation to keep on going is Jersey Girl. It's an older movie um, by Kevin Smith, and like I said, something that somebody else created such a long time ago, many years out into the future now, is still inspiring people and inspiring me right now to create more. And I just created a little um, tweet and I sent it out on Twitter and I just said thank you to Kevin Smith for creating this project and the Jersey Girl movie, and he liked my comment, and I thought that was really amazing. It was kind of cool to have somebody that inspires you and is creating content. And I've gone to conferences that I've never been able to see him in person because the auditoriums where he's at have always been so full and um, just there's no room to be able to come in and see him anymore because he sells out his the rooms. If he's at a conference, everybody wants to go to that particular talk. So I had never seen him in person and I've never gotten a chance to talk to him, but through Twitter, through just creating a simple tweet saying thank you for him creating something, it actually got me the chance to be able to be exposed and talked to him. So just a little tiny creation like that, like a short little tweet, actually kind of ended up, he liked it, or hopefully he liked it, because he might have a team of people that organize his social media and he clicked like for him. But I like to think that he actually was the one that read it and liked it because it wasn't immediate. It was a few hours later he actually liked the comment. So I hope he read it and I hope he knows that he inspired inspires me and that he inspires so many people out there. And in the long run, that's kind of what I want to do in this channel is inspire other people to create as well. I love the creation process and I hope you guys start getting engaged and start creating because I love seeing what other people create as well. So um, I hope at some point either I have or I will inspire other people to start creating their own contents that can be consumed and also inspire other people in the future as well. Well, that's all I have for today. Unless there's any questions from anybody in the comments section or anything that they would like me to hear me talk about. I'll wait for a couple seconds because the chat is delayed because there's a lag between what I am saying over here and what pops up over here, about 5 seconds or so, plus whatever time it takes for people to write. Anyways, I don't see anything, so please like, share, and subscribe, and keep on creating. If you haven't created anything, go and create something today, even if it's tiny. Try the 30-second B-roll challenge. I think it's a great idea. Bye.